Taylor Swift was talking in her interview with the New York Times about going back like 4 years in her list of lyric ideas when she's writing a new song. As a songwriter, I'm always going back in my own list of lyric ideas, but I don't usually go back 4 years. And I think the last time I did that was for a song I wrote called Epilogue, where I decided I wanted to go way back to lyrics I'd written several years ago. And I basically compiled them, filled in some gaps, and made this song that feels like a very cohesive story to me, even though it is patchwork. So I went back and I found the notebooks I was working on at the time. Look at this spine. That's crazy. And like, here's the original thing I came up with was, love is a battlefield, but we shed our armor and shake hands like any other day. That turned into the battlefield bled when we shook hands like it was fall again. Didn't know you were a stranger till I was in your arms, or you were in my arms. And then we have this other notebook that I was working on when I actually wrote the song and put all of these things together. This was like mid-college, I guess, early college. This is what it looks like. I had to color code. And since I was taking these lyrics from so many different little pieces of inspiration, the story that the song tells has many different sections. So like green highlighter, I think, meant this is about like the beginning of the relationship. Blue, I think, was, oh, things in this story, like in the relationship here, are going downhill. Things are starting to fall apart. Red was the breakup itself. And then yellow, here's a good yellow. Yellow was the sort of narrator's perspective. The narrator in this song, dropping stuff, set lists. The narrator in this song has like a far future perspective and is looking back on the past. And you can see I was just like rearranging all of these lyrics. Like here we have, took a blind leap and landed somewhere, and then I had like good, safe, soft, and I ended up with soft, but this is crazy to look back at. Here's a rhythmic idea that I didn't end up using. And then the process didn't end there either, because a few years later I edited the song again and changed a lot of the lyrics, so like the entire chorus changed between drafts. But anyway, it was just so cool to hear Taylor Swift talking about her process and to talk about just routinely going that far back to look for inspiration. And I think that's something that I want to take with me, is that like, it's amazing how many lyrics I've written that I'm super proud of that I wrote when I was like 15.